Man, there's some story here to this. I mean, I'm 6 minutes late, but like, considering what has happened, this is only 6 minutes. There's some stuff. And unfortunately, I feel like I want to wait before I start talking about this stuff. So like the usual people that turn up to watch my streams come in, so we can talk about the stuff when actually people are viewing, and it's not just me rambling to myself. Which is like this small issue of like when you're like not just a 0 view but like a 2 view. The difference between a 0 view and a 2 view. In a 0 view you can just ramble on whatever, but like it's like 1 or 2 views, just like you have to sort of wait for people to turn up, and then you can, because otherwise you have to talk about everything like 15 times or something, and it's just like that gets a bit excessive. Right, like that just gets a bit out of hand. And it's like, hey, I explained this earlier, but like, no, they were obviously not here. They were busy with life and stuff, and it's fine. So we're not gonna explain things. Maybe they had to deal with the same issues that I dealt with earlier. Oh god, Deutsche Bahn is just such an utter joke. There is no other joke than the Deutsche Bahn. Like, they just keep messing everything up. Like, the saga that I went on to just get home is... I mean, it's not actually complicated because I didn't have to change trains multiple times, which has happened in the past, but like... yeah, I mean, it would have probably been better. Also, if I had to do Stadtbahn and I like literally walk home. It's like, it would have been probably faster than what I actually just had to wait forever before they actually just got me home finally. Okay, we have like literally 2 minutes of free practice. This is fine. I have totally not turned any laps here since like racing back in actually pre the 1.9. Oh wait, I've forgotten to calibrate, but like that's fine. If we can do calibrations afterwards, that's all okay. Okay, let's get the color. Model, why do you do this to me? I didn't do anything to you. Yes, you were running, but like that doesn't mean you need to just teleport the thing out of the fucking view. Actually, maybe what helps is to just do a single brief calibration. To just go briefly and press this button, which may just break my model again. Yep, that broke it again. Perfect. I literally now start the game first and then calibrate all of these things because I know it breaks. And apparently you need to press that button once, so this program knows that it's what to actually do and where to place me. Load this configuration, calibrate. Yeah, and the fun part doesn't end here. What time is it right now? Oh, we have... This is the additional fun. I can't even run most of qualifying because I have to like be ready to sign up at the drop of a hat to a certain university course because they put the sign-ups at 9 PM. And with university course sign-ups, you need to be there at 0.0000009 PM, or else you're not getting any fucking slots or any good ones. Like, you want to do it at 8 AM in the morning? No? Good. I mean, I did last semester 8 here in the morning, and it was literally my only lecture. And they were like, I was the only one attending at like, basically the only one who was attending the entire thing. Nobody wanted to come there. But, theoretical informatic. I've already looked. The fun part is they have a freaking sheet that I need to... I don't know why I can select it as a Pflicht module, but like I can also select it as a additional module. Right, okay. So we've readied all of these things. Good. Well, we're now waiting for practice to end right now. Yeah, we have this set up here, right. Task at 1, reduce the fuel on the car. Tire pressures, it's still warm with the series, it's so warm. But yeah, oh god, there's rain in 30 minutes. But that shouldn't affect us. I'm gonna have, it's still very warm. I think I will open the brake ducts up to, now let's keep it at 4.4, I think. 4.4 is a sound idea in my opinion. Rear be stiffened, okay. Wait, GT3s are rolling out? That's not right. Pretty sure that's not right. These are GT3. They were definitely GT3s very well. That's a GT4, okay. So I'm not going insane here. It is GT4 qualifying. Okay, we need to really get ready. There's a lot of camber on the rear tires. Don't like that. Did they say something in chat? Still not said when the qualifying ends. Alright. Right. So I'm asking this now because we have another 1.5 minutes. It is half an hour of qualifying actually, so we'll probably get half. I don't know. I guess. Which is at least something. It does mean we should get out at some point. Right, which groups did I want to actually sign up again for? I think to remember that like either the Mondays or the Fridays it was that I can take even at all. Where's my... There's my Outlook, my Thunderbird, because I didn't note it down in the notes here. 20 seconds. Oh, where's my note? Ah, it's got my note over here. Friday or Monday. Yes, I actually noted that down. Okay, good. One of them, anyone. Oh, just shut up, Thunderbird, at this point. Okay. Okay. Let's get ready at this point. Which group do I want to pick? There's multiple, but like you have there's 18 slots in them, and it's gonna be gone in like split seconds. There's like 12 groups. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 2100. Yes. Fixed plots, yes, in there. Got into group 6, which is Friday. Yeah, and I was one of 2 people that were on the instant. Right, okay, good. We've done this. We can actually move on with the race. Good. Rain in 10 minutes. Oh god. Now this is getting completely out of hand. Did I actually get an answer to my question? After 14 minutes. Okay. Chaos, I just literally signed up to, I don't know what the equivalent would be for English. It's like, they're effectively classes, but like, it's not just university classes, because I signed up for, you can always sign up for the class, but like, you need to sign up to the lecture, but this is the exercises effectively, and I wanted to have, and they for some reason moved the time slot for the sign-ups at 9 PM. It also was that that my lectures finished at 7 PM, Now that doesn't sound too bad, but like I have to obviously ride the trains home for 30 minutes. We'll get to that. And then then eat dinner and deal with those shenanigans. Yeah, it's to write the exam at the end of the year, semester. You need to have attended those courses effectively. It's not course, it's Übungen in German, which translates to exercise specifically. I don't need to put my right hand glove on also while we're driving. It seems that was one of the... Jesus Christ, there's heavy rain in 10 minutes. We need to push hard to get a decent quality lap in before the rain hits. This is really got very quickly out of hand. But yeah, I was... The Deutsche Bahn was falling completely apart again today. Because the Deutsche Bahn is a freaking comedy club. Went from signal disruption to interchange disruptions, just everything was falling apart. And instead of spending 25 minutes on my train ride home, I spent an hour. Yes. The surprise is that I'm actually still on time for this event at all. Now, I did prep beforehand, but like the only reason I'm halfway on schedule is because we somehow actually ate faster dinner than expected. I think in part because, you know, they were expecting me about half an hour earlier, because I wrote to them like, oh yeah, we're on my way home. And then like, oh no, we're stuck now. Oh no, we're stuck the fuck again. Fun. Not much better than actually my way, but there, where literally the one station from where from university, just decided the train to just die and not move for half an hour. And we had to wait another like 10 minutes before the next train arrived to get us finally off the platform and further. My face speed running slowly. Right, Jones is on pole position right now. Potter is in front of me. Where are the others important people? The grid is very spread out. Man, how did I lose like 2/10 that I had in turn 1? Not paying too much attention. I mean, I had literally no practice since I did figure out that I last drove this track with this car in pre-1.9. And this setup is that old. No, it's G. Potter. It's Harry's cousin. And now I have to unfortunately admit to having not read or watched any of the Harry Potter movies. Like, I'm pretty sure that was it that he lived at the beginning of the series with his uncle or something? Because obviously his parents died. It's most used up trope, but like, but he lived with like I think his asshole uncle or something. Ah, yeah, I did actually displace of him. Ah, there comes the rain. Okay, that's qualifying over. Not that I was on a better lap anyway. Well, yeah, P2, I guess. I mean, Jones is just rapid. If he hadn't gotten the disconnect in race 1, he would be easily leading the championship. But due to that, well, it's me. We should perhaps switch the windscreen wrap on. It was getting a bit hard to see out of the window. Screen, yeah, we had like... I'm gonna continue lapping a bit, but like we're obviously not gonna improve at all at this point. There's no way. I just need a few bit more wheel mileage, I would say. Oh god. The rain immediately makes this section up here slippery. Yeah, at the 400 meter mark I think I need to brake for this corner. Even in these wet conditions. Yeah, we're gonna likely park the car after the next lap and just look at qualifying up on. I mean, Potter and I are actually still out on track. We're very equally matched. Okay, wet tire optimum already. I would say not really. I don't feel like it's wet tire optimum yet. Like, there's still enough grip. I mean, the lap times are diminishing right now, but probably at the next lap, maybe at wet tire optimum. I don't know. I don't know what the pace diff is for wet tires. But we are right now probably heading towards 4 seconds off the pace. It is actually getting close to that. That the wet tire diff actually aligns there.
Yellow flag accepted.
Gizulina is down in P6. He's over second off the pace of me. We're missing our Alpine friend. He's nowhere to be found. Team Irish sent out an ACC tweet, but we can look at that on the during the break, I think. But yeah, we're getting towards wet tire optimum, I think. Like, you can drive this still with dries, but like, The car's getting slow. McLaren is very forgiving, so it's like, it's not hard to do this. But yeah, we're gonna, I think, pull into the pits soon. The new GT3's out right now already. No doubt. Good. What if I assume that the GT3 can drive out already? Their rules are just weird with qualifying. They change it like every single race. A man was about to say broadcast. What do you mean? I didn't think that at all. Yeah, follow the pit entry line. Yeah, GT3 can now go. The halfway point of the session. Yeah, track is still damp. Well, just not rolling in. They see me rolling, they hate him. Can't catch me riding dirty. Where's my pit box actually here? Because the weird thing is, you know, there are all these US American pit boxes, and then you have the freaking ACC pit box there in the slow lane. This here's the pit lane, this is the slow lane, and this is the fast lane over there. Why? Kunos. Okay, good. We finished our qualifying. Let's check how the tire did in terms of the camber, because I did see we have a lot of cam ones them at times. Oh yeah, the front right is completely being... Yeah, there's too much cam on most tires. Except the front left. I think the front left is fine. Front right has too much, definitely. Rear left has too much, and rear right has way too much. Let's do a cut here. We'll make drastic emissions there. And front right can go down. So 04 for the front right. And front right is very similar to rear left. Right, then yeah, I mean this is 20, 0.2 on that tire. Like that is actually extreme. That amount of drop there. That is like downright unheard of. And I don't want to do too drastic steps on my tires because it's just you could destabilize the car and things like that, and it's like I wanna roll the dice on that. Okay, it says that I'm consuming about 2.46 liters a lap. Now this number could have been diminished due to the last few laps in the wet. Although let's just assume it didn't. Okay. I went for the roll 20. No, thank you. So, oh yeah, right, we don't see that, you know, on my desktop, because I wasn't able to actually set that up properly. Oh, I've just noticed I forgot the pedal cam. Why did you not say anything? Well, I actually should have noticed on the... I forgot to switch it on. I had plugged it in, and like, because I used that phone also for switching my base stations on. But I just forgot to switch the pedaling on. At least there's one bit of scuff. But like, I will take that. I will just take this L. Like, this is just fine in comparison to what the hell I went through to get here today. Like, this just has been a mess, and we've luckily gotten most of the way there. Right, okay, what the hell are the announcements on these Discords? Let's look at some announcements. Is this in the streamer channel? Yeah, no one cares about the streamer channel. Go just... Why can't we, like, mute at everyone's in specific channels? It would make life so much easier on Discord if you could just say on a specific channel, hey, I don't want at everyone's in this channel. I want at everyone still from the Discord server, just not out of this specific channel, because they spam you at everyone with stream notifications when they're like, I'm somewhere else, I can't even watch your stream, thank you very much, but like, no. It's just for fanboy assholes, don't blame me. History of the rock paper scissors game. Okay, there is some good quality news. Okay, there's the VGTL chat. The delivery has been sent. Okay, good. Right, okay, we have done with this. Check, it should show. Yeah, there it is. This has gone through with the sign up. Now, I wanted to see actually the Team Iris Twitter tweeted. That is something you hinted at. Tweet something ACC related. Probably should just go on to the Team Iris Discord. Not Discord. Twitter. It is Team Iris. You follow each other. New channels as the chronically online. Anyone heard about ACC yet? Mayhaps. I mean, we probably want to make people forget that we drove in the Track Collision Championship, but we did drive in the Track Collision and win the VCO playoffs. At least the GT4 playoff, right? As much as we're not gonna succeed in this, this is fine, right? With another 7 minutes or so before our quali ends. But I'm here, bitch. Right, okay. Okay, what else is left over right now that we... Is my heartbeat monitor working? Yeah, that's working. I'm still like having... I'm currently in a meme state. I loathe it. You hate being in the meme state? Or what do you mean with the meme state? Do you mean like you feel particularly a bit down on yourself, or do you feel like you wanna meme on everything? I posted a meme on Twitter. You know, I mean, yeah, I don't do that actually. It's great. Oh god, you put it in quotation marks. That's not a good sign. Oh, good sign. Let me go back. Brunch. What are you? What have you posted? Is that a voxel Astra? I know it's a voxel, but like, which model is it? I'm not sure which model it is that you know, Kota got me feeling like a voxel. It's honestly too British for me. I mean, we Germans don't get humor in general, but like, and even make worse jokes. In addition to make even worse jokes. Ah, the insignia. I press on the like communities option on Twitter because like what is this? Presses onto it, gets the introduction post, like presses away, and then like discover new communities. The first one, Caddy. I love this. I mean, there it is, a sim racing GP.net with only simracing.gp in it. That guy is just, I feel for him, man. I feel for him sometimes. Like, I think I'm still in that Discord, it's just I haven't raced with that community and it's actually probably not that long. Oh yeah. My ADHD brain, although I'm not diagnosed with any mental illness, so I shouldn't say that, but like, I'm gonna just roll with that for this moment. Definitely an ADHD moment. Of just, forgetting what I actually intended to do, which is calculate my freaking fuel. How long is gonna be the race? Question number 1 to answer. 45 minutes still. Good. I just wanted to make double sure that I'm not completely miscalculating my fuel again. We are lapping about, what, 55s? Yeah, let's just say 55s. +1. Memory store. 45 minutes divided by memory recall. But yeah, could you explain to me what the joke is with an voxel insignia? Or is it because you feel like you're driving a voxel insignia instead of a GT3 car around that circuit? Is that the joke? Yeah, it's 24, 25, 26, okay. And then 2 point, what was it, 4 something? Yeah, my dashboard is 5.8, so let's just go with 5.5. Just to be safe. About 66.3 liters. And as far as I remember, we can refuel in the pit stop, so we can just take about 30 liters and be fine. Probably will take like 40. Yeah, 40 liters. Because that should be fine. Tire pressures were pretty fine, I think, when we ran. Like, I think those were okay. It's got me feeling mid. Yeah, the Opel Insignia is a good description of feeling mid. I feel like that might be accurate. And we have clearance that still had never. Ooh, actually, my tire pressures were all over the place. They were not good. Just figured out. Yeah, my rear left was completely overpressured there. I didn't check this. Like rear left, like an entire PSI needs to be chopped off that easily. I mean, rear right needs an entire PSI lower. That's how bad it was. It's just and then the rain hit, which makes number gathering a bit more difficult. Yeah, that tire is consistently so high that I think I need to reduce it by 1.4 psis. Although all the tires got even a bit warm, which is not great either. So, and this tire by 1 down. Okay. Now the funny thing is, we are running brake ducts 4, and I didn't increase the front ducts. We only increased the rear ducts. And the front tires were fine. The rear tires were just like, the front tires were just warm. The rear tires were just like, existing, I guess. So, some pressure adjustments. Oh god, but the GT3 qualifying in the wet has left them just about in front of the GT4s. Paso ended up just ahead of Jones. And there is only one GT3 actually in the middle of the GT4 field. This is like kind of really lucky considering the track conditions out there. Got on Paul still with a 51. But yeah, there's GT4. It's time to I go watch Bob making tutorials. I shall be back in a bit. Brother, like, just stop, please. This is getting a bit unfelt. Hello, escape key? Hello, could we kindly escape, you know? Sometimes you just ask for the simplest things and it's just like, no, we're not providing this to you. Okay then. Well, we should probably also ready a wet strategy. Howdy, Virus, how are you doing? Yeah, my day has been interesting. So, I did make it sort of on time for this. I mean, I didn't get any practice in, but like, oh Jesus Christ. Okay, good. The weather was briefly predicted to have rain in heavy rain in 10 minutes and then clear up again. But yeah, the track is dry, but it is green. I don't know if that's how this is a good thing. 30 minutes, however, it is dry, so we probably will have a dry race here on our hands. We need some fuel at a halfway point. Adjust tire pressures. And yeah, that should get us ready. Yeah, I've had a day. The Deutsche Bahn has not been functional, which is least surprising for some people, but like Jesus Christ. A trip that would usually take 25 minutes took an hour. And this was my trip home after having a 7 PM lecture. And this race over goes live at 8:45. And I have to eat dinner in between. And instead of 25 minutes, it took an hour. I'm so thankful I actually decided to just like, you know, it's nice what you're talking about Professor Deford, but I wish to call it leave now. Because yeah, it's too because I would have to otherwise wait another 20 minutes for my next train. And then the train that because I took the train at about just after 7 PM. That's why I had to like basically leave, because if I would have stayed another 2 minutes extra that he was taking, it was just like not gonna work. I mean, train station is not far, but like I still have to walk there. But then it's just like signal disruption. It's like, what are they called in English? I know only the German term for the goddamn things. It's like, with which you switch a train from one track to the other, like the connect, the interchange. But I think interchange is the wrong word. So in any case, well, you could call it switch, but like that's also not right. Oh, it's 30 seconds. So I'll check my setup briefly again. Yeah, I think we're alright. Just roll.
20 seconds.
But yeah, there was disruptions. The train stood for ages, then moved incredibly slowly in sections, and then we finally arrived. Luckily, dinner took a lot shorter than I expected, so I was there still at the start of qualifying. Although I had to sit out like the first 3 minutes of qualifying because my university wanted to have the sign up for a certain course at 9 PM. And what do I tell you? If you wait a minute on those sign-ups, everything good is full. If you want to come at you want to wake up stupidly early in the morning, or like stay stupidly late, or in my case actually have collisions with other courses, yeah, you're not gonna sign up. you have to sign up on the dot. So I did that on the stream. I didn't stream my window, but like I did that on stream. But yeah, the fun part was like just getting to uni was also fun. Because I only had a lecture late in the evening, so it was just like, I'm gonna just stay home and then like head over there later. And like, yeah, that train decided to just spontaneously no longer function. One station from my destination. And it stood there without any announcement for like half an hour. Before they decided to, you know, this is not gonna work, we're gonna just get rid of all the passengers and then let the train leave. Which it then finally did. And then another 10 minutes later we finally were at our destination. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. That is such a joke. They've reduced train traffic in general right now because they have something damaged. Usually worst as possible. It's like, yeah, it's not the worst. I mean, that course can kind of like is already fun because this is the first week. We had the first lecture today of this course. They have the assignment due on Sunday. Yeah, the first assignment is due on Sunday. And I had a look at it. And I'm just like, yeah, this is fun. I'm gonna be spending like upwards of 6 hours at least trying to solve that. Because, I mean, it is theoretical information science 3, right? The first 2 are already like, you know, you can sort of wrap your brain around these. I think they jumped the fucking shark in the third one. Well, right now that's how I feel. Like right now I have no clue how the hell I'm even solving half of them. Like, please prove this thing. And it's like, okay, I think I might be able to solve this eventually. Like, it's the scary part when your math has consists out of letters only. Except it's not just like functions being letters. It's just like it is. It's not just normal letters. It's special letters that have special meaning. And that meaning consists out, that definition for the special letter consists out of all other special letters, and it's just like a rat's tail of freaking understanding what the hell they asking for. what the hell this even is, and then also understanding what the hell they actually want as a solution for this problem.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Because that's usually the main fun part of like math and these things, is just know what actually the hell they want from you to compute.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Because computing some of these things is like, oh god, ooh, the Ferrari got unsettled there. Oh shit, we're gonna see some death there. Seems right now we're fine. Okay, there's a GT3 coming.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
GT3's tussling in front.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, there's the GT3. No, it's... he's on the inside already.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
A bunch of dust being kicked up by the GT3s in front. And Ginetta is obviously not slow. Yeah, that's why he carries his advantage. He can carry more speed for the corners. Theoretical information science is mainly is a lot closer to math than actually networking. I mean, the funniest one really is called Rechnerorganisation, or computer organization. And guess what the subject matter of the course is? Assembly and compilers. Yes, that is the subject matter of the course. If you thought networking, no, you're completely wrong. This is not the subject of this course. There's no networking. This is just caching, CPUs, assembly, bare metal stuff. Like, literally the bare metal. Jesus Christ, how much more speed I have.
There's a slow car ahead.
I should attack more because he's just going for the outbraking maneuver every time.
Car on the left.
Ooh.
Clear on the left.
I'm not really focused right now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, we dropped so much back during the lap. I'm probably not gonna have such an opportunity again. Ugh.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I came from 6/10 down back there. He's straight up like going outside. Okay.
Clear on the left.
Like 6/10 down, and I can just come back from that. My tire pressures are still high, actually. Not good. This is fine. Yeah. I mean, we're also up against a Ginetta, which literally speed limits probably on that straight. It's one of the few I think he hits the speed limit or gets really close to it. Yeah, but he has me just in the corners completely. And carries so much more momentum through them oftentimes. And he out-qualified me by 8/10, so it's not like I'm really able to say that he's that much slower than me. He's also not losing as much, I think, in the toe here from me. In the chicane, he literally makes up all the difference that he already loses on the straight. That's kind of nuts. Like, he has lap speed, it's just because I have so much straight line speed, I can put a challenge up to him. And this is like kind of the worst case scenario that I've gotten past him for him. Because if he passes me anywhere other than the long straight, he just... He will immediately have the problem that I will likely be right on his tail, coming the straight away again. So I can just... you know, pass him again. So if anywhere he wants to pass me early in the lap, probably even before this straight, so he, but without me actually being able to leverage past them. Like, his golden ticket would be me making a mistake in turn 1. That would be his golden ticket. Big mistake for me in turn 1. Because then I can't repass him on the straight. And then he can just... escape through the twisty stuff on the rest of the lap. To make sure I don't have the opportunity again on the next lap. Godzilla is back up to P4 again. Because of course you can't keep that guy back down in the order at all. He will make his way back up, irrelevant of what you do. Although Parcel is up to P4 now. I mean, obviously Portal is similarly to... not Portal, Gazoo similar to... well, our friend Jones behind us, they do struggle with straight line speeds. I think Gazoo probably even more than Jones, in some ways. Like, sure, Jones is actually speed limited to 240, but like... Gazoo's car also has less power, so... you can pass him on these shorter straightaway runs as well with McLaren. While I can sort of punch still harder than him out of corners, it's not by much. My main advantage on him comes straight up only the top speed. Oh, he's peeled into the pits. I see how it is. Okay. We need to probably respond immediately to this. Track has gone too fast now. I think my tire pressures have also dropped due to that. My fuel is predicted in 26 liters.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Right, a scorching in lap now to respond to him. Right, 2005. Track looks to be no rain for the rest of the race. Good. So we can just slap everything together on the pit stop and get going again. Although this does mean for me that I have to live longer on these tires, but it's just... while I have an opportunity to fight for the win here... actually, we should probably reduce the tire pressures. I've just dropped them by O2. Maybe in third 03, maybe. We have the most fuel in the car than we have always. After stop. I have to hit my marks here. Oh fuck, overshoot. That's not good, that can cost us easily. Time difference. We also operate on a disadvantage on the pit out of the pit exit. Although we have the straight line speed advantage on him, so we could perhaps claw back on him up the hill. Come on. Load the last layer on.
Mandatory stop is not clear.
There he goes.
Low tire pressure, stay away from...
Yeah, that... he's made a blazing pit stop there.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
2 seconds ahead. This might just have decided the race for him. He's just completely cycled me there due to the clear on of one lap. It's just that I couldn't respond faster. The clear air and me just overshooting by a few centimeters. What's the difference? Wait, the race wouldn't just slip away from me. Look at this, like he's already 2.8 out. Oh, come on, brake. Piece of shit.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Because he can make up like 3/10 on me on a single corner. Which just doesn't compare to what my straight line speed performance. I can't compete with that. Okay, if he gets held up in traffic enough, that could flip the advantage a bit towards me again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on!
Faster car behind.
Bite already, just... obviously leaving right now in the pits, we don't care about this. But yeah, he's increased the gap by a full second over me during my outlap here. It's not something you can easily make up on this hill. Especially when you have GT3 traffic coming up.
Clear on the left.
Which forces me to lift because I'm pressed towards the wall there. And yeah, we don't make really that much ground up on the straight. Like, for crying out loud, it sucks. I was so close to maybe doing that as a win, but like, nah. Stupid Janetta being like stupid fast.
Yellow flag.
I mean, what else is he gonna do? Like, obviously he goes for the undercut. It was predictable as all ever. Like, that was very predictable. It's just I can't do anything about it till a lap later. But like, I hope that like the fact that you need to warm the tires up would slow him down enough. No, he nails his pit box perfectly, I guarantee. Well, I overshot slightly, and that's just what nailed me in there. Fortunately, I think these hot temperatures mean that you get your pressures up very quickly. Though we didn't lose much time this lap, we didn't gain any, so that's the big loss, despite him actually being affected quite badly by traffic. Couldn't make actually any inroads. He just keeps escaping with stupid Janetta. It's like I make all this straight away 3/10 of a lap up. The rest of the lap I lose about a second. So this just doesn't balance in the slightest. Like, yeah, I lost all my time that I gained just when reaching this 2 corners later. It's surreal. He's so much faster, especially for this hairpin here, than me. That's even, like, weirder. Although I do make up a lot of ground on the exit of the corner again. Which is interesting. Yeah, I mean, this lap was also really fast. It's the fastest I've ever clocked. But still, we lost about 3/10 on him over the course of the lap. He's just too fast. I mean, technically, due to the lack of dropped rounds, he's out of it completely, but like... Man, I still would like a win, you know, against him. And it looked like this could happen, but like, nope. Denied. We've settled into a boring race for Peter. Because not like Potter or the others were actually capable of matching me or him. I mean, a GT3 could happen, also its internet connection could happen, but like both of these could happen to me as well. I mean, it happened in the first race, but you know. Well, GT3 to me and the internet to him, but like. The next round will be at Silverstone, which I think the Ginetta is also strong at. Oh, Gasolina is the Carbine B again. By 6 seconds. Now that's entertaining. We're actually running up to someone who has not pitted yet in a Ginetta. But again, the gap is just continually increasing at a rapid rate. The likelihood of me actually making any good inroads here is relatively slim. So none. I mean, we're at least over halfway at this point. At least something. Yeah, we're closing up to GT4 backmarkers. But I think he's pitting right now.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Yeah, he precisely came into the pit, so it didn't become a factor of the race. Yeah, he made just 4/10 on me this lap. Just nothing that is in there. This car will not provide anything further. Right, so I need to lift actually up the hill here.
Clear on the left.
Sort of nearly flat, but not quite. With completely leaving Gazoo in the dust there. Right. How many of the GT4s have pitted so far? There's 3 remaining at this point who have not pitted yet. It's hurt Fernando, and I think Potter has not pitted yet. I think that's the guy leading right now. I mean, my main challenge in the championship is Gasolina right now, due to the lack of dropped round for Jones to actually come back. Potter has had a mixed bag of races. Oh yeah, Potter has now also done his pit stop, so yeah, he was leaving GT4. Completed it now.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
M4 coming up.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Carried all the momentum and then some. Gasolina actually beat Potter out of pit, so he again is gonna end up only one position behind me, which is a sole 5 points of an advantage of me to him. And I don't know if Potter's gonna make up those 2.5 seconds again. If he's gonna be capable of doing that. It's really annoying how he just keeps dragging off P2 and P3 finishes.
Car on the left.
Actually, he's only finished P2. He has 2 P2s, while I have a P1 and a P3 finish.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Fucking dipshit. That cost me like 2 seconds or so. 2-3 seconds, like just that one slide there. So it shouldn't, but like I lost a bunch of time to the cars around me. That's interesting.
Behind you.
Yeah, Potter seems to be losing out that one. Oh, wait a second, Fernando is now in P3. No, Gasolina. Okay, it was just a scoring error. And Potter's back up to 2 seconds, okay. This could get interesting behind us.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What the hell are you doing?
Right. Clear on the right.
What the hell happened there? Yeah, Gizu is actually making a broad now. Let's hope this just was the traffic holding me up the last 2 laps. But I don't know why my pace suddenly diminished by this much. Thought I was making up ground on him. I don't need to just to turn into a freaking freeway fight. Second. I don't want that. I want my second save. I just want Potter to beat Gizu so we can So I have a few more points buffer. Because there's a significant drop off in points actually from... You have these like, the top 3 get like... It's like 5 points from P1 to P2, 5 points from P2 to P3. And then it's 6 points from P2 to P4, from P3 to P4. And then it goes in smaller steps down, I think 3 or 2 points per position. And they... And it's just... means that if he gets demoted off the podium, that gives me a decent chunk of points of advantage on him. Obviously means I still need to finish on the podium for the last race. And if I can do that, then I have the championship mine. Although there's a certain driver who definitely probably deserved to win it. And that's Jones. I'm kind of goddamn tired of like situations like this where just there always has to be one who is better than me, and I always end up being the runner-up. Alright. Fun is also we have on Saturday the V-track again. Oh, Porta is falling off again. But yeah, we have on Saturday V-track again, which similarly is... Well, Anderson has missed 2 rounds. If she misses any, scores any bad results or misses another round, she's basically out of the running. Thing is, after 4 rounds, both of us have won each. After 4 rounds, both of us have won a race each, 2 races each. I have a missed round and then a 4th or 5th place finish. So she has 2 missed rounds, which was round first round, and then. Fortunately, doesn't speak well to me if I only win if she's not there. It just doesn't speak well for me. I don't remember which track we're heading to this week. Oh yeah, Coda, right. Oh god. Coda. I don't think my McLaren will do too well against the Ferrari there. I mean, I could check the BOP and see if it gets sufficiently nerfed in LFM that I can tell if it's overpowered or not over them. Overpowered over the Ferrari or not. If she's back this week, this is just gonna be a lot of pain, because she can easily grab the lead of the championship at that point. Because they're tied. Pulse is actually closing in 1 second. We might still see things happen between those two. 10 minutes remaining in this race.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right, just left this car. Some Porsche Mock and a GT4, yes, obviously, and a KTM. Fly by.
Clear on the right. The window is now closed.
Okay. End of the pit window now with 7.5 minutes remaining. Still Gasolina in front of Porter. I believe in your Porter, you can pass him, so it's a bit easier on me getting into the front race. I mean, I was leading the championship standings after round 2 only because I scored the fastest lap in race 1. Yes, that was, let's just say, a bit tight. Yeah, fine.
Faster car coming up behind you.
He just struggles to stay within a second of him. Come on, get by him. You're on a way faster car. Okay, fine, we'll let you bad like this.
Clear on the right.
Because I found misdone this year and it's not gonna allow me to turn. Like, he obviously closes up on the long straight, but then starts bleeding the time immediately once he heads out of there. Oh, I lost a bunch of time, I think, there because the GT3s inserted themselves. They're gonna likely pass Gisu on the straights there. Yeah, the race leaders on GT4. Causing a mess.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
That's gonna be fun. Because I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4 all fighting for the race win effectively together. It's a 4-way fight. And they're all coming for me. Oh no. 2 and a bit seconds. 2 seconds.
Faster car approaching.
Blue flag triggered. Fuck, that was too fast.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Don't necessarily have as much turn-in potential at that point.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Could have had that not golden opportunity there, but I think he got completely shafted by the GT3 leaders. Rather than gaining any advantage from them.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Okay, I think my tires are giving up at this point. At least the car just doesn't quite feel right.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car behind you.
Come on, car, slow down. Holy shit, what the hell are you doing?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Briefly a moment to breathe right now. It's not like Oakland wouldn't have traffic till the end of the race.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Except Gallo dropped back. And Hertz. I think there was some contact there. I don't think it involved the GT4, I think it involved just the GT3s on their own. Seconds back to the last GT. I think the race leader's gonna come across the line soon to trigger the last lap. So we'll have literally one lap to go at that point.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
I think he's too far back to make anything happen on the KTM. Get about 8/10 short. And like 1.5 seconds in front of me. All straight. I made up a full second on that straight. Welcome back, you just came back for the end of the race. Like, we're literally about to finish. Oh, Potter's actually passed. Potter actually got by. That's a new development. Well, they're gonna likely battle till the end of the lap. That is a GT3 inserting itself. But yeah. I've been like... You missed the start of the race, you missed me leading the race. You missed me losing the lead in the pit stops. You missed him disappearing into the... Jones disappearing into the distance. And then you just came back for the end of the battle that is happening 8 seconds behind me also. Something like that, I don't know, it fluctuates based on like how much I'm trying to put a lap in and how much GT3s are trying to not make me able to put a lap in. But yeah, Potter being in front of Gazoo is actually really useful because it means way less points for him. He loses not just 5 points to me, but he loses a whole 11 then. So yeah, and Gazoo is the main threat in this championship at this point. And there's Jones with us. I think there they are. That's GT3's wrapping up. That's Shakespeare. Well, in any case, that wraps up this race. And another P2, well, actually the first one in this championship. I've scored a P2, P1, P2, and P3. P3 in the last round. So I've got all of them. Let's hope I don't get a P4 like Gazoo did this time. Next round and Silverstone for the final. But yeah, if Jones would not have gone disconnect on race 1, this would be a lot tighter. When's the next Enduro? When people actually freaking bother doing one? You know, I gave a bunch of option people and no one was interested in anything. The only thing I heard is that for the VGTR, that's gonna happen. They rescheduled by 2 weeks, and that who was it again? Chris. Yeah, Chris was like, dude, your calendar is not right. And I'm like, yes, they literally announced it the same day. I just haven't gotten to it. Man, like, I just haven't gotten to like updating this calendar. But yeah, Chris seemingly used it, the image, but like, otherwise, like, nobody ever bothered like looking at it at all. I mean, Greg looked at the thing, probably more than everybody else. But yeah, there's multiple Enduros this weekend. I mean, I'm not too sure I want to run all of them because I have assignments and stuff starting to pile up. Like, it's the first week of lectures, and I have one due on Sunday, and I've looked at it, and it's just like, am I learning Egyptian or something? This is getting completely out of hand. That one just completely out of hand in the first week already. That's fun. There's a few others that aren't due yet, so that's a bit better. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a 4-hour on Friday or like a freaking 6-hour race through to Sunday. 9-hour race over to Sunday. I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to do the that Lightspeed event on the 1st November weekend. That's where they have Multiclass, GT3, GT4, and Porsche Cup. I want to enter a Porsche Cup there. I would really like to. I think I'm gonna push for that. But like, yeah, as you can and there's also like some 24-hour races next month, and maybe people will actually, you know, care at that point. But I guess they can just like give up. It's like, I don't want to make the decision of which event we drive. But also apparently like no one else wants to like say, oh yeah, this sounds interesting, right? Let's do it. Does anyone want to do this? No one wants to do this. And I know that if I pick any event, then no one will want to do that event either. So I have to like go around and like, do you have some spare drive time? You're just begging for people to drive with me, and it's just like, I don't want to do this shit. I'm tired. I'm sorry, you don't deserve this friend, but like, this is stuff that I've been dealing with for years, and it's going on my nerves for years. Madness Racing devolved into being just me and whoever I could grab that weekend. I can do this if I want to. It's just, do I want to do this for this many races? Do I want to be the person who decides which series we're driving, right? Do I want to be that? No. Kind of not. That's fine. I mean, as I said, we're doing the VCO playoff. We're doing VGTL now. So we have actual commitments now. Those exists. If you and Asa are actually doing a enduro, I mean, damn me for real. Yeah. I mean, you did say you want to do the 4-hour Donington. You did say that last weekend, but like you didn't follow up on that at all anymore. It's super sub and no, not what that way, bonk. I mean, and no, not in that way, bonk. I say now I can read it and now I can understand because I actually didn't think of that. I was only thinking about this, his super substitute performances and you actually coming in there and Mo being like, were you really that super? I mean, you did help out. But the car did struggle to actually be still in one piece. Can't do an endurance 28 this month. Well, there are only 2 weekends this month left. We are down to 2 weekends, which is this weekend and the next one. And then on the following weekend is in November already. Hey, great stuff, right? But yeah, VGTL rescheduled by 2 weeks and the DC Sim Racing series rescheduled by an entire freaking month. So that's some fun stuff. It died off them wanting to, both of them struggling kind of for driver accounts. VGL doesn't have that many, but like Lukas like, look, we want to do this, and he paid for the entry fee, and it's just like, yeah, I can't disagree at this point, and technically I'm not even on the driver lineup for it right now, so, you know, I mean, I'm probably gonna maybe drive in it, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually gonna drive in it. Have to see, right. Yeah, I'm kinda tired. Actually, I do have also an assignment due tomorrow. I know that. That one is just mainly just find other people to file your assignments with, and it's like the worst part. They're like, please group up with groups of 5. It was like or 3, only 3. They don't do 5. Please group them in groups of 3. We do not tolerate single people. Single people. Turn and so I was just like, why can't I just alone do the exercise? I prefer it this way. Damn, no meatless first group are the worst. Yes. And it's like, it's always like super awkward to like group up. It's like, it's super awkward always. It's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a group, and like, it's weird, like, a bunch of people usually end up like being like forced to group up in that sense, where they're just like, I don't have a group of people, but I can. But like rarely anyone like. You look at the forum in our learning platform, it's like not really that many ask for a group. And in case you ask that person, they likely already have one at that point. Because no one wants to actually do the asking and admit that they don't have a group. It's kind of painful. And yeah. Yeah, I have to do that. I mean, I have to, like, have another, like, 13 and a half hours on that thing, so that's at least something. And it's not actually hard, the exercise, besides the grouping up. Like, the exercise is, like, group up, and, I think it's, like, nothing particularly major is the other part. It's like actually not difficult for once, so that's fun. I mean, I'm probably gonna be forced to group up tomorrow for something else, but at least that lecture is designed in a way that like you actually find the group, and it's not like lecture at the front goes lol, you have to group up, and yeah, go fuck yourself. I mean, another case of lol, go figure this out yourself is, I did decide today, I did get a new mission survive pretty much. Yeah, I did today, well, I got the drive in yesterday, but I today installed I got a new M.2 SSD. Another one. I had already one, but I got a 2 terabyte SSD, and yeah, I put it into my PC and I installed Arch Linux onto it. Yes, I was like, I've been using Ubuntu for a while. On my laptop. I've been doing. I've run Alpine on my servers. I've installed Atrix, which is Arch, but even fucking stupid. So how bad could this be? Instruction number, I think 3.4 is install a bootloader, lol. It's just, here's a link to some bootloaders, just go figure it out. Literally the fucking instruction, just lol, figure that out. It's like, we specifically explained to you how to change your keyboard maps, but like bootloader just go lol over there and figure out which one you want to install. Also, yeah, the installation medium, it immediately connects to your LAN connection that you plugged in, but your OS afterwards doesn't. And we don't bother to explain that you can actually do this off the box. We just tell you can install other network managers, even though we ship system denetworked. And you can just use that. And with like 2 lines, get it set up already. Alpine gets these things working, and that thing is even more minimal. You have no excuse. It is pain. It was also a case of like, lol, how does this even work at all? Like sometimes you just have to like, yeah, there's great and detailed instructions. It's just like, I don't know. I didn't feel confident about this. This is like, there's not much explanation here. Let's just wing it, and it just somehow works. I mean, the bootloader thing is actually not too difficult. Grub is literally installed with like 2 commands. But it's still like, yeah, this is something. But yeah. Target will be to, obviously at some point, migrate over to that install, so that's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm probably not even that far off to be able to do streaming my non-racing streams over there. I have to install more software because it's relatively bare installed, but because I didn't have that much time. But I did get a desktop environment working, which is already more than I can say that I kind of expected, sort of. Well, I expected me to be able to, but like at times it became very much surprising that I did get there. Yeah. More testing is needed. Right. We do have VTrack this weekend. And yeah, that's gonna be, as I've said, fun stuff. Kota with the McLaren against the Ferrari. I don't know how this is gonna go for me. Yeah. Racecar Kyoso and Emilia Anderson. And there's also some new sign-ups as well to just like mix this entire thing up. But they aren't really in the running for the championship. They're just there to like fuck with you effectively and just steal race wins. They don't win the championship for you. They just steal the race wins because we have, well, Akito is also on a Ferrari, like. And don't underestimate Psycho Kaiser and Paul Kai for the most part. Although I don't think Paul Kai can quite touch me in terms of performance, but it's still like, if I get into trouble, the guy is gonna profiteer of it. I mean, he was better than me, I think, in what was it called again? Kyalami. He did actually pretty good there. So yeah, he's definitely not to be messed with. That me tied with Emilia after. Because with 2 races each and 2 dropped scores, and there's only 4 races so far done. We still have another 4 to go. This is so not over yet. Yeah, and Mia Svensson signed up. That's just, at that point, kind of asking for trouble for me. Where's the other one? Yeah, I think this is the only one the interested had signed up. And Farron Okami is also listed. I don't know which way they are right now sorting stuff in the participant list. Right. Okay then. I think it's time to wrap the stream up finally, as I said. I'm gonna be definitely back for Saturday. But I don't feel like I mean, I should do some enduros this weekend because the workload is gonna just increase. This is not gonna get any easier. Although I think my theoretical information science is only every 2 weeks the assignments due, so I don't think I have to be tortured too much with that. But I, for example, don't have any graphics assignments for computer graphics this week. Although the formulation of the prof there is very fun. They only write it like, oh yeah, it starts Monday 23rd. It's like it's in Monday 23rd 2 weeks for doing the assignment. It's like, wait, Monday 23rd is not in 2 weeks. And the first groups, when they do write that like the assignment will be discussed on the 30th, on the week of the 30th to the 31st, to the 5th of November, which is also like not in 2 weeks. I don't know. They're weird at this point. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, I will call it finally a night. Good night. Bye bye.